Yes, boys! We're back! I've been waiting so long for this. Here we go, we're in our office, we're back. It's Sakura Succubus Part 2. It's been a while. Work's been a fucking nightmare, but it's fine. It's fine. We're here now. We're in our office with Marina. We're ready. She's invited us back. It's late at night, we've had a few drinks. I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. Let's fucking get it. Let's go. Here we go. Can't remember what accent I used for her. Fuck it, we'll go for anyone. My, I must say I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to go for quite that long. Oh, particularly with all that alcohol inside you. Here we go. Come on! Here we go. You're quite the interesting man, Hiroki. Marina laughs, her eyes half-lidded. She runs her fingers through my hair. Well, I'm bald, so hopefully she means beard, but we'll try that. This is somewhat realism, let's go. She's sitting cross-legged upon the floor wearing her typical office attire. Fuck me, I hope not. That fucking skirt is short. I, meanwhile, am lying upon Marina's lap. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Wearing nothing but my underwear under normal circumstances, I'd probably feel exposed, but, well, these circumstances are anything other than normal. I met the famous businesswoman, Wakatu Marina, in a small bar on a swanky street. After playing with me for a few drinks, she invited me back to her office. Then we enjoyed ourselves. Oh, fuck me. Now my manners have subsided somewhat. I'm beginning to feel the consequences of my actions. My whole body aches as I've been thrown off the top of Tokyo Tower, and my head's killing me. Oh, at least I can rest it on Marina's delectable thighs. Oh, Jesus. How cute. Marina continues to run her hair through my beard. Thank you. Her voice a light, lifting sing-song. Now I put Marina through the ringer. Oof. Oh, Jesus. She's emerged from our lovemaking relatively unscathed. That's not a good term. She doesn't seem at all out of breath, unlike me. In fact, she's even smiling. Fucking hell, dude. Jesus. I guess Marina's fought some pretty strong stuff. Is that progress? Fuck me. Progress. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. We haven't taken long to get into this, have we? Fuck me. If you want to get ahead in the business, well, she's far more stamped than I do. Marina. I blink up at Marina's pretty face. My gaze unfocused. Her visage spins before me and my temples start to pound something fierce. Shit. Yes? Marina, for her part, only smiles. She looks down at me, her bone white hair trailing against my cheek, and says swiftly, "What is it, dear?" I was just wondering, did I feel good for you? You concerned about my... Fuck me, look at the face on her, Jesus. You concerned about my enjoyment? Yeah, I was so into it. I didn't really think about you, but that's not fair. I was acting selfish. My, you really are a sweetheart. How conscientious you are. I don't think I'm very sweet. I behave like an animal. Go on, son. Fucking go on. Fucking boy, go on. Get it. I behave like an animal, I guess you fucking did. Maybe you did, but I quite like that. Fucking have it. I'm fine if many can take charge, though. It's much appreciated that you care about me so much. To answer your early concerns, yes, I enjoy myself. I haven't had a chance to let off steam like that in a long while. Oh, thank goodness. Marina's gentle reassurance elect a small sigh of relief. Now that I know she enjoyed herself too, I feel like I can relax. I yawn. Sleep washes over me in waves. My eyelids feel very heavy, and it's a struggle to keep my eyes open. I nuzzle my head against Marina's warm lap and close my eyes. Oh, Christ. Oh, fucking hell, I don't... When the screen goes black, I don't trust what's going to come out of the next side. Oh, fucking hell. My temple's still pounding, but I feel surprisingly at ease with Marina. That might sound weird given everything we just did, but there's something almost motherly, oh Christ, mommy, about her. I can feel my conscience slipping away, but as I fall into the land of slumber, I swear I can hear Marina's voice, light and sing-song as always. Oh no. Oh hello. What a charming specimen you are. I was drawn to you by... Why is the music stopped? I was drawn to you by mere curiosity at first. I'll admit, you made quite the impression. You're a sweet boy with a surprising amount of stamina. And your scent is very, very unique. I've never met a human boy quite like you before. Maybe I'll make you mine. I'm sure that'll make Ayu jealous. She's always been so possessive. But don't worry, my cute, precious Hiroki. No matter what happens, I'll always let you rest your weary head on my lap. Yes! Come on! Come on! Thick thigh saves lives, remember that. Laughing softly, Marina bows her head. I can feel her warm breath against my cheek, covered with the softness of her silver hair. Maybe this is all a dream. It doesn't feel real. Reality started to slip from my grasp like melting snow. But I'm sure as my breathing evens out, my mind drifts away. I can feel a soft sensation against my lips. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're safe. We're safe. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Beep, 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 beep. What? I'm roused from my slumber the following morning by the shrill being of my alarm clock. Its tiny cry burrows into every single crevice in my skull. My temple throbs and I groan. My head is killing me. Sadly for me, my alarm clock doesn't seem to understand how under the weather I am. It's nothing but a machine and it's utterly immune to my plight. Beep, beep, beep. The hateful device continues to mock me. I swear it's getting louder with every beep. Alright! Right, enough. I sit up on my futon, the covers bunching about my bare legs, and reach out for the clock. I seize it and then turn it off with a satisfying click. Now that my alarm clock's been silenced, I can finally hear myself think. Thank God for that. I assume that means thank God for that. How much did I have to drink last night anyway? I press my hand against my temple. It does little to ease the throbbing pain beneath my fingertips. Speaking of last night, what happened? I can't remember. It's all a blur. I think I went to see the famous idol AU in concert. I didn't see IU because I wanted to. Music's not really my thing. I did it because I had to. It was a job. I brought along my expensive camera equipment, hoping to take a few high-quality pics of IU's performance. Yeah, you fucking hound. But, oh god. I glance about my bedroom. My clothes are strewn across the floor, my shoulder bag alongside them. I can't remember the precise details of last night, but I do remember tripping and falling on my ass. I hurt my head and my back, and my bag made an alarming crunch as it fell on the sidewalk. My camera? Did I really break it? I lurch across my room, dragging my futon with me, and claw my way to my bag. I open it up, praying for the best while expecting the worst. Very much like my hazy recollections of last night to be nothing more than a nightmare. But, damn it! The camera's scuffed and marked, and the lens is cracked all the way down the middle. It's completely inoperable. It's completely fucked in a sense. Alright, Hiroki, calm down. Maybe the lens is broken, but the camera itself might work. You just need to stay cool. I extricate the heavy camera from my bag with trembling, sausage-like fingers and reach for the on-off switch. I press it, heart hammering, awaiting a miracle, but no dice, huh? The camera refuses to turn on. It's given up the ghost completely. Well, that's just peachy. Disgusted, I throw the broken camera back into the bag, so I can damage it more than I already have, and fall back against the tatami floor with a thud. And to think, I wanted to be a photojournalist. Now I'm nothing more than a liability. This morning isn't the most auspicious. I wish I could turn back time, slip beneath my futon and fall asleep once more. Then, I wouldn't have to contend with the looming fear of losing my job. Or this awful headache. At least today's a Sunday. I don't need to go to work until tomorrow. That should give me a bit of time to prepare for the inevitability of losing my job. That is strange though. Today's a Sunday. Why was my alarm clock on? I usually turn my alarm clock off during the weekends. Well, I don't have jobs to attend to, that is. I have to wake up pretty early to commute to work during the weekday, so on the weekends I like to veg out my futon until midday. Did I turn my alarm clock on before I went to bed? But why? Did past me want to torture present me or something? Do I have a secret sadistic streak or something? Well, given I'm the one who set that alarm clock, perhaps it'd be more correct to say masochistic. Then again, was I really the one who set that alarm? How did I even get home anyway? I don't remember. After that failed gig I went out drinking and then I strained my brain, struggling to remember, and that's when it hit me in a sudden burst of intense realization. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, sweet. I swear that's different. I swear that's a different image than the other one. Oh, Christ. Wakatsuki Marina, she invited me back to her office. How could I forget that? Yeah, how could you be a twat? I enjoyed myself with the famous businesswoman Wakatsuki Marina in an attempt to forget my sorrows. Then I passed out. How then did I end up back in my apartment? I don't get it. Did last night really happen, or? I look around my room, searching for some kind of clue. Fortunately, it doesn't take me long to spot it. Oh God. There Lying next to my alarm clock is an envelope. Is that from Marina? I open the envelope and slide out the pure white sheet of paper that reads thus: Dear Hiroki, thank you for drinking with me last night. I had a very good time. I hope our dalliance has proved to be enjoyable for you too. After you passed out of my office, I asked my chauffeur to drive you back home. I found your address on your business card, which was in your wallet. I hope you can forgive me for looking through something so personal. I asked the chauffeur to set your alarm nice and early so you don't oversleep. You drank a good deal last night, and I'm afraid you'll doze the day away if you'd be given the opportunity. Remember, the early bird catches the worm. You might disagree with me, but I think it's important to wake up in a timely manner. Don't go back to bed, you hear? I'm taking quite the interest in you, and I'm going to whip you into shape. It was the last thing I do. Maybe you could look at a pet project of mine. Oh, Jesus. Yours, Marina. P.S. If you're worried about going into work tomorrow, don't be. I have connections, and I'll do all I can to smooth things over. I won't let your boss fire you. You're much too precious. Huh. Oh, what do you know? I guess I really did meet Wakasushi Marina last night. It wasn't a weird fever dream after all. I'm not sure what Marina means by her PS though. She's gonna talk to my boss on my behalf. That'd be nice of her, but I'm not sure if even Marina will be able to talk to my boss over. He's a stubborn old goat. I should prepare for the worst, just to be sure. God, my head's throbbing so much it's hard to think. Sorry, Marina, but I think I'm gonna have to go back to bed after all. I shuffle back to my footbed and drop inelegantly against the soft covers. Oh no. It's going black. This is too much for me to deal with right now. I'm afraid if I don't get any rest, my brain will explode. My life's starting to feel like something from a TV drama. I just hope whoever's in charge of writing the screenplay of my life will see fit to tone things down when I come tomorrow. Fucking hope not. The next day. Safe! I jump onto the train seconds before the automatic doors close. In my haste, I push a couple of businessmen wheeling briefcase to the side and they tut at me disapprovingly. Sorry, I'm sorry. I apologise to these men, head bowed, as any good youngster should. It's important to remember one's manners after all, even on a day like this. It's a Monday morning, and the weather is swelteringly hot. I woke a little after 6:30, had a shower, ate a hurried breakfast, pulled on my clothes, and headed to the train station. I got on my train around 7:30, as per usual, and now I'm ready for my daily hour commute to work. Hour commute? Fuck me. Fuck that. If my calculations are right, I should get to work around 8:30, though my work day doesn't technically start until 9. My boss is a hard ass, and he likes everyone to be present and accounted for far earlier. Well, fuck him. It'd be nice if I got paid a little extra for coming in half an hour early and staying behind hours later. That's not how the world works. It fucking should be. My boss isn't just a hard ass, he's also incredibly stingy. If I can find a better job a little closer to home, I'd accept it in a heartbeat. Just precisely because I can't find a better job than that, I've been stuck at this place for the last 3 years. It's enough to make a man cry, really. Well, when my boss learns full the extent of my feelings over the last week, and I might not have to worry about that commute much longer. Marina said she put in a good word to my boss, but I don't know how much weight her reassurances will hold. She might be famous, but my boss isn't the sort of person to be swayed by celebrities. The train sways back and forth, rattling down the track. This particular compartment is full to bursting, and I'm being jolted from all sides by grumpy men and women. The train takes a curve, and I slip backwards. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. I accidentally stand on a businesswoman's foot, and she glowers at me. I assume that means glares. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I seem to be upsetting everyone today. Talk about losing friends and alienating people. Oh, no. I try to shuffle away from them, but there's nowhere else I can really go. There's barely an inch of free space in this miserable compartment, and my sides being poked and jostled with intrusive elbows. It's a hot summer's day, and the inside of this overcrowded train feels like a sauna. I did a shower once this morning. I'm sweating already. I hope I don't smell bad. Time ticks far too slowly. The train pulls in at a stop, and mercifully, a few people get off, including the woman whose foot I stepped on. Finally, I can breathe, but not for long. The music stopped. Why has the music stopped? Oh no. Oh Christ. A new influx of people get on the train, more than making up for those who stepped off. Now the compartment's even more crowded than ever. Oh, fuck me. Don't give me a fucking trophy for it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm hemmed in by the doors, a businessman behind me and a young girl to the front. I can't see the girl's face, but I had to wager a guess at her age. I put her in her early 20s. She isn't wearing a school uniform, which rules out the possibility that she's a high school student. Maybe she attends a local uni. Her hair is dyed a crazy shade of blue, and she's wearing a pink jacket coupled with a pair of very, very short shorts. She's pressed against me so intimately I can smell her. Oh, fucking hell. She, unlike the other grumpy commuters on the train, smells fresh and sweet, a little like cinnamon. Her hair in particular is delectable. Fuck me, this guy's a psycho. Now I'm aware of how good this mystery girl smells, I'm more anxious than ever about what I might smell of. Silly though it is, I like to make a good impression on her. I can't see her face, but I'm sure she's cute. Only a cute girl by shorts as daringly tiny as hers. Imagine the girl in my head, as I often do during my commutes to work. I mean, it's not like there's anything else I can do. Oh, Jesus. I fashion over a pair of large eyes, fringed with long lashes and a button nose. She'll have pursed lips, pink like cherry blossoms, and 2 sweetly blushing cheeks, and... nice body. I don't even need to wonder what her body's like, because I can feel it pressed against me. It's possible that this could be an honest mistake on the girl's part, but... Oh... Now she's moaning. I want to escape before things escalate any further, but that's impossible. The train's too busy. This girl has me trapped, and she must know it. How am I going to wiggle out of this one? Hey, I draw closer to the girl, a risky move, I know, and bring my lips to her ear. You might not be aware of this, but you, I swallow. You're kind of pressing against me. I hope this is some sort of misunderstanding. With better luck, the girl will squeak an alarm and back away, her face burning. I'd like to resolve this problem peacefully without disturbing the people around us, but I know. Yes, bye. Yeah, we fucking go. Kwah! The girl replies swiftly, with nary a trace of embarrassment in her tone. What do you mean you know? I know what I'm doing. You do? Why don't you stop? I don't want to. This is too much fun. This might be from you making me squirm, but this is a real problem for me. It's a problem? You don't like it? Oh, here we fucking go. Here's a fuck off. Here we go. I'm afraid I like it a bit too much. Yeah, it's cool. No, that's not it. I like it more than I should. If this keeps going, we'll both be in trouble. Really? Yes, really. This is dangerous, so I don't get it. If you like it, we should keep going. I want to make you happy. Oh! I'm not getting through to her at all. In fact, I think I might have made things worse. Marina wasn't joking. You smell incredibly good. I just want to be close to you, Hiroki. I should have a name! I make my way to work, the soles of my shoes slapping against the sidewalk. After the little incident on the train, I felt obliged to get off a few stops earlier than usual. I couldn't bring myself to stay on that train, surrounded by all those good men and women. After everything I'd done, it would have been way too embarrassing. I gasped for air as I wend my way through Tokyo's busy streets. Men and women in business attire throng about me, veritable armies of high school students in their crisp white uniforms shout and giggle excitably. They all look so young and carefree. The girls with their plaited hair and blue plaid skirts, the boys with their sports bags slung over their shoulders and their scuffed black shoes. What I wouldn't give to be a teen again. They don't know how easy they have it. My encounter with that mysterious girl on the train might have taken my mind off things for a few minutes. Did the action truly finish so fast? But now doubts are starting to catch up on me. Doesn't matter how quickly I walk, I can't outstrip my fears. What am I going to do when I see my boss? What's he going to say? My head might as well be on a chopping block. This day's shaping up to be a crazy one, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I've only been awake a handful of hours. Maybe when I get to work, I'll find my boss has transformed into a cute girl. That's quite a disturbing thought, actually. You know what? Let's not pursue that train of thought any longer. Really, though. If I get to work and find my garrulous hypnotic boss has transformed into a cute girl overnight, I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, I'd just be one more drop in the ever-expanding ocean. Oh, here we go, here we fucking go. But, to my relief, though not necessarily a surprise. Ogasawa! What do you have to say for yourself, huh? Oh, my boss has not turned into a cute girl at all. He looks just as ill-tempered as always, if not more. I've only just arrived in the office. I'm yet to sit down on my bag and sit at my desk, but he's already given me an earful. He careened into the office the moment he heard me open the door. He must have been waiting for me to make my grand entrance, like a fan eagerly awaiting the beginning of an IU concert. But, unlike IU's loyal contingent of fans, my boss isn't holding a glow stick or wearing a shirt with my face on it. If it was, I'd be pretty freaked out, not gonna lie. Instead, he's holding a cup of coffee in one hand and a scowl upon his face. Judging by his expression and the way he's shaking, he'll spill that coffee. He's not careful. He's spraying himself with the mother of all rants. I am so busted. Well, don't you just stand there and go, oh, you gumless cretin. You know what you've done. Where's my apology? Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Sorry, well, cut it, and you know that. Then why did you ask me to apologise in the first place, dickhead? That's what I'd like to say. But I know, given the circumstances, it'd be better not to infuriate him further. The boss has never hit anyone before, although secretly I think he'd quite like to. But the steaming cup of coffee in his hands is quite concerning. It would be very, very easy for him to accidentally slip in his rage and pour it all down my front. I asked you to get some photos of IU for an upcoming news piece, and you buggered it all up. Where are my photos, huh? Sorry? There were a few technical issues, the trains were delayed, and... That's no excuse. As a photographer, no, as an employee, it's your duty to see to it that you accomplish all of your jobs, regardless of the external circumstances. So the trains were delayed, so what? You should have used your head. Why didn't you hire a taxi? It was too late for that. The train broke down. I got on it in time, but nothing. The boss slams his cup of coffee down on my desk. A few brown droplets of scalding drink fly over the rim of the cup and spatter on a stack of documents. I guess I'm going to have to clean that up later. That is, if the desk is still mine by the end of the morning. The more my boss rants and raves, the more unlikely that's beginning to look. A few of my work colleagues have already been alerted by the noise because they're peeking at us curiously. One of my workmates gives me a sympathetic smile while another looks coldly amused by my plight. I guess it's alright for them, lucky so-and-sos. I've had it up to here with you, Okasawa. I have known you for an employee who can't do his job. You're a failure, and to cap it all off, you broke an expensive piece of company equipment. I stare at my boss. He could have used my failure to take a picture of you, given my failure to upload them to the cloud over the weekend. But how does he know about the camera? I haven't told him about that yet. I was saving that bit of news till last. I want to be a very nice way to cap off this awful morning. The cherry on the top of this shit Sunday, if you please. Somebody must have told him about that camera already. But who? Was it Marina? Did she really call my boss up and beg for his pardon? If so, I commend her efforts, but my boss doesn't look at all moved by it, please. His face is getting redder by the second. I'm afraid he's going to explode like an overinflated weather balloon. When I heard that, I just about hit the roof. How could you be so careless? That camera's worth more than your life. Our deadlines have been all pushed back because of your carelessness. How do you feel about that, huh? I look at my feet, my voice drumming to a whisper. I'm very sorry, sir. What did you say? My boss leans in, cupping his ear with his hand. Speak up, boy, I can't hear you. I said, even more of my colleagues are watching me now. They're not even trying to hide their amusement. I bet they're all laughing at my expense. People can be so cruel. I'm very sorry, sir. Really, I am. I know my behaviour was inexcusable. Indeed, it was. Not only did you make a hash of my simple job, you also destroyed a piece of company equipment. I should have you fired for that, at the very least. But I'm a lenient man. Yes, boss, you're right. I'll have my desk cleared out right away and... Wait, what? You heard what he said. My boss folds his arms, expression sullen. You've worked at this company for 3 years. During this time, you've been a model employee. It's rare that I've had a cause to get on your case, unlike various other people in this room. My boss shoots a pointed glance at a few of my other co-workers who are still listening into my supposed dressing down. Now that they realise most of the drama has passed, they seem to have lost interest. A couple of them blush, suitably chastised as they return to their work, while a few of us pout and click their tongues. Did they want me to be out of a job? This office is full of vultures. In general, I have no real complaints with you. Last Saturday was an unfortunate blip, shall we say, in your otherwise spotless performance. If you were a newbie, I'd be inclined to fire you over this, but I don't want to cast one of my valued employees out into the cold over a couple of mishaps. Then, does that mean, yes, indeed, I'm giving you another chance, Okasawa, but you're on thin ice. Don't betray my trust again, or you'll be sorry. I don't like being made a fool out of. I'm going to work you to the bone. Be prepared to put in the hours to make up for your atrocious blunder. Do you hear me? Sir, yes, sir, thank you very much. I bowed deeply to my boss, cringing at my own superciliousness. Oh, Christ, that's a good word. Fuck knows. All the while, no idea. I've only been at public school. Only a few seconds ago, I was insulting this guy in my head and calling him an asshole. I'm so two-faced. Maybe also it isn't quite as hard as I thought. But he's still a businessman at the end of the day, and I doubt he'd make this call if he didn't have ulterior motives. Now I'm curious. What's going to happen about the camera? Will the cost of replacing it be taken from my own wages? Ah, about that camera. It's a funny story, that. The boss massages quivering chin in thought. That would be a standard company policy, yes, but you can rejoice, Okasawa. You must have guarded an angel. An angel, sir? Indeed, she called the office this morning when I got in for work, and she explained the whole sorry affair to me. At first, I was incredulous. I thought it was some kind of prank, but she was very persuasive. Still, my boss shakes his head bemused. I can't believe that you know Wakatsuki Marina. For such a plain, unassuming man, you've got a surprising amount of connections. Ah, so Marina really did come a boss. That wasn't just talk. I don't Marina all that well, but she's already done a lot for me. I have to wonder what she sees in me, and how I'm going to repay her. How'd you get into her good graces, Two of you childhood friends? Oh, no, I've only known her a day. Really? My boss snorts. Well, you must have made quite the impression. She offered to pay for the equipment you damaged in full. She wired the money over to the company bank account shortly after our phone call. She also told me that she's familiar with Iku Ayu. She offered to set up a private meeting between you and her so you can take photographs of her uninterrupted. What do you think about that? Ah. Once more, words failed me. I stared at my boss in silence, slack-jawed surprise, unable to articulate more than a handful of broken syllables. I clear my throat, then try again. Is the date of this meeting fixed? Yes, indeed. Miss Wakatsuki put me through the Miss Uki's agency, and they were only too happy to oblige. You will see Miss Uki this weekend alone on a private beach in Okinawa. We'll fly you out there, of course. Miss Wakatsuki very kindly offered to foot the bill. I'll mail the full details over to you later, but that's about the gist of things. You've been given an amazing opportunity, so don't screw this up. You have a chance to take as many photos of Missy. You have the chance to take as many photos of her as you want. And while you're at it, you might as well interview her. This could be your big break. Give it your all. I won't accept anything less than 110%. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I bowed scraped to my boss and you, amazed by the wealth of polybays that have landed on my lap. I'm going to see Ayu again this weekend on a private beach in Okinawa, no less. As a member of the... member of the hoi polloi. As a member of the hoi polloi, I've never been to a private beach before. I'm starting to feel like a slum myself. What the fuck is a hoi polloi? Marina really has come through for me. Not only did she pay for the camera I smashed, but she's managed to fix our meeting between Ayu and I. Her boss is right, for once. Marina really is like a guardian angel. She's a dark-skinned, fair-haired angel, and I owe her, if not my life, then my job. My immediate future has been secured, but I can't afford to get complacent. It's still my meeting with Ayu to contend with. If I'm going to impress both Marina and the boss, I need to do my best. Now I've been set of all these responsibilities, I don't want to let anybody down. The rest of the day goes by in a blur, but I'm still reeling after my conversation with my boss, and nothing feels quite real. Thanks to my failure on Saturday, we have to scramble to put together a new article in lieu of the one about Ayu that will be suspended until next week. I end up working overtime, and it's dark when I finally leave the office. Jeez, my boss is such a slave driver. You'd think he'd be a bit more considerate given my connections with the Novelish. I barely had a chance to sit down all day. Yawning, I check my phone. It's a little after 9. Oh, I should have been at home hours ago. Oh well, I might be tired now, but my job's secure, and I have my weekend retreat in Okinawa to look forward to. With a bit of luck, things will work out alright, and I'll get a bevy of photos that will please my boss. That should put me in his good books. Maybe he'll even let me go maybe he'll even let me go home on time for a change. That would be a treat. For the present, however, I'm absolutely gagging for a drink. That might help soothe my nerves. We're gagging! We're fucking gagging! Here we go! Let's go back to the bar. Let's meet Marina. Let's get it. Come on. Come on, son. Here we fucking go. Come on. With this thought in mind, I board the train for a few stops and I head to the same bar where I first met Marina. While it's trying to want something to drink, part of me is hoping I'll run into my benefactress once more. Yes, cool. Good boy. Let's fucking go. Oh, yes. Good. Fortunately for me, luck is on my side. Screen's gone black. You know what that means? Yeah, buddy. Who's that? Go on, here we go. We're back, baby. Marina's sitting at the bar, one tone leg crossed from the other, just like it was during our first encounter. Her fair hair falls over her shoulders as she nurses a glass in one hand. When she sees me, she smiles and she waves me over. Why, hello, handsome. Fancy seeing you here. It's a small world. It's just a coincidence. I felt like dropping by on the way home from work. Really? Marina inclines her head, a knowing smile playing about her lips. That's funny. I was under the impression that your workplace was a good half-hour away, on the other side of the Samudi River. Surely there are bars closer by you could frequent, if alcohol's all you want. I had business to attend to on the side of the city, that's all. Don't read too much into it. If you say so, dear. Marina laughs carelessly. I can tell by her tone she doesn't believe a word I'm saying. Not that. That's very surprising. I don't believe a word I'm saying either. I'm such a terrible liar. Why can't I tell Marina I was looking for her? I appreciate everything she did for me, and I want to thank her. Truly I do. She really did save my neck. But admitting that aloud, particularly in a crowded bar like this, would be embarrassing. God, I'm so stubborn. I went out my way to find her, but now I'm clamming up. I'm acting just like a little kid. Maybe Marina can read my thoughts. It hasn't been the first time I pondered like this, because she rests her hands against my own and says softly, It's alright, Hiroki. You don't need to tell me why you came here, I can tell. Am I that easy to read? Yes, indeed, most men are, but don't take it too personally. Marina titters. You don't need to thank me for helping you. Which is just as well, given the words thank you have yet to cross my lips. Maybe I need to lube up... Sorry? Maybe I need to lube my throat up with alcohol first. Don't use the word lube. I helped you because I wanted to. You're a very interesting man, and I am awfully fond of you. Talking your boss around was easy enough. He's full of bluster, but it's all an act. Don't know what that word is. It's a fucking great word. Melted away with a few choice words from yours truly. You did more than whisper sweet nothings in his ear. You told me you gifted a sizable chunk of money to our company, and you set up a private meeting between myself and you. Well, what can I say? She shrugs. I have wealth and connections. It would be a shame not to use them. Man, rich people are something else entirely. With enough cash, you can open up almost any door. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. But more than that, I'm incredibly thankful. I can understand that using your wealth and connections for your own sake, but why bother wasting them on a loser like me? I'm a nobody. Now, I'll have less of that self-defeating nonsense. Marina squeezes my hand with her own. You might consider yourself a nobody, but I find you quite intriguing. I like to dote upon you if I can, so don't worry, be a pretty little head. You say that, I still have no idea why you want to dote on me. I've done nothing to deserve it. We're virtual strangers. Why you say it's simple? It's because you're cute. Huh? For a genius businesswoman, her reasoning is surprisingly simple. Is she going to elaborate on my supposed cuteness? I'm very curious to see how a member of the opposite sex regards me. It might be a good learning experience. Your reactions are utterly charming, and you're so sincere. I couldn't help but be enticed by you the moment our eyes met. You're like special pastry in the window of a high-end bakery. Being with you is... Oh, fucking Christ. Being with you is like making me sad. Oh, I can't even... I know what's coming and I can't even concentrate. Being with you is like... Oh, fucking hell. Right. Composed. Calm. Cool, calm, collected. Being with you like this is making me salivate. If I can use my influence to help you, I won't hesitate. It's a small price to pay to see you smile, dear. Now, won't you stop grousing and let me pamper you? Oh, shh. Oh. As if he's just out and just come out and said it. Yes, mommy. I answer flatly without humour, which makes Marina laugh. I suppose I am loving you in a sense, though I don't know if I like being called that. If you want to show me a suitable measure of respect, you can call me madam. Or no, that sounds too formal. What about mistress? Yes! Go on! Mistress? Yes, indeed. I quite like taking charge. Fucking let's go, guys. Fucking get it. Come on! If you want to show how grateful you are for my help, I prefer if you did it physically. I trust you have no objections. Fucking go on, yes. Get to that fucking office again. Staring into Marina's eyes, they're green, just like the jade earring suspended from her neatly formed earlobes and the turquoise vest that stretches across her chest. Marina's so attractive, I feel lightheaded. I have no idea how I got so lucky, but I'd be a fool if I refuted her advances. I'm already starting to get excited. Alright then, we can go back to your office if that's what you want. I guess I wouldn't mind either. I know I can be awkward. I'm not used to people doing favours for me. My parents were pretty strict, so I got used to working things out on my own. I'm still not used to relying on others, so I find it hard to accept people's help. I'm bad at thanking people too. It's hard to find the right words, but I really do appreciate everything you've done, Marina. I think you're wonderful. Yeah, well, isn't that sweet? Marina laughs, her voice sultry, and pushes a bust against my arm. Fucking... Good boy, Hiroki, let's fucking get it. Oh, here we fucking go. Right, come on. Thank you for trusting me with your bit of backstory, Hiroki. I promise I'll take good care of you. You're special, like nobody else, and I want to make you feel good. Oh, we're back, good boys. Now that was quite the workout. I feel invigorated. Don't you think my skin looks a little prettier? My cheeks are positively glowing. Love really is a miracle drug. I feel much stronger now. Oh. Marina might be in a good mood, but I feel downright exhausted. I'm slumped on the floor in her office, boneless as I was on Saturday night, more like Sunday morning, wearing nothing but my underwear. My head rests on Marina's lap, my eyes focus vaguely on her pretty face. She's had the propriety button her business clothes back on after our tryst. I can't see much of her skin, but that hardly matters. I've already seen almost all there is to see. Are you alright, dear? Marina runs her fingers through my beard. A contented smile played about her lips. You're breathing quite heavily. I'll live, at least. I should hope so. I'm rather fond of you, and I would be devastated if you died so quickly. I haven't had my fill of fun just yet. Then again, I suppose I should prepare for the worst. You humans are awfully fragile. I'm surprised you've been able to keep pace with me for 2 whole nights. Few can say that. The fullness of Maria's thighs, coupled with her sing-song voice, is lulling me to sleep. But something about her words strikes me as rather strange. I blink up at her, curious, my bro furrowed. What do you mean, you humans? Oh my. Marina blinked innocently. Did I really say that? Yes, you did. It was as clear as day. You said, you humans are awfully fragile. Now that I think about it, hasn't Marina said other things to that effect? Back then I shrugged off her words as the music of an eccentric millionaire, but now I'm starting to get suspicious. In fact, everything that's happened these last few days has been downright fishy. Bumping into IU was surprising enough, but what about Marina? What about the girl on the train? And speaking of the girl on the train... Oh, fuck, you know. Marina wasn't joking, you smell incredibly good. My memory's a little hazy, but I'm sure she said that. She mentioned her name. Who was she, and why did she know Marina? Something's definitely going on. I've become the unassuming epicenter of a whole bunch of strange encounters, and now I want to get to the bottom of this. If anybody knows what's up here, it'll be Marina. I just want to know. What's happening to me? Oh dear. Marina tuts. You must have had too much to drink. Nothing's happening to you other than a healthy amount of excitement. I have been having fun, it's true, but things just aren't adding up. I'm a normal guy, but my life's been distinctly abnormal ever since IU's concert. I maneuver myself off Marina's lap. You idiot! With no small amount of effort, then shoot a quizzical look. You're not the only attractive woman that's shown interest in me. I seem to have enough to cling to me before she got mad and called me a pervert. And then on the train to work this morning, this weird girl started flirting with me. If you can call what she did flirting. Strange girl? Did she have short blue hair? Yeah, that's right. Was she wearing a very, very tight pair of shorts? Yeah, they were so shamelessly short. By the sounds of it, you had the pleasure of running into Cosmos. Cosmos? Well, they were going on the train. I believe so, yes. Performing indecent actions on a busy train does seem like the sort of thoughtless thing she do. She has no common sense. None of this makes any sense. Before last Saturday, I seemed to repel women. Wow. Fuck me. That hurts. Yeah, fair enough. Games imitate life, let's get it. Mine's done a total 180. 180! And I have no idea what's going on. It's all too much to be a coincidence. You're working yourself into quite a labyrinth. Don't let it get to you too much. I'm trying not to, but it's a lot to take in. You don't know what's happening, do you, Marina? I might have an idea, yes. Marina toys with a lock of her silvery hair, a small smile playing about her lips. At first I intended to keep quiet about this, but I'm awfully fond of you, and I hate to see you squirm so. You've been a very, very good boy, so I can let you on a little secret. Make sure you keep it to yourself, though. It's highly classified information that could shake the core of society as you humans know it. Marina leans in, her lips inches away from her ear. She whispers, "The truth is, I'm a succubus." A succubus? I stare at Marina, utterly dumbstruck. Of all the things she could have said, I didn't think for a second she said something like that. This isn't a joke, is it? You're not really a succubus, are you? Oh my. Are you saying you don't believe me? That makes me very sad, Hiroki. Marina sniffs as though heartbroken and turns her head away. I believe I've made my fond feelings to you more than apparent over the last few days. I would never ever lie to you, particularly not of my own nature. And this is a closely guarded secret, you know. I don't tell humans my true identity willy-nilly. You're the first to hear the truth. You could act a bit more grateful. Yes, mistress. I'm sorry, mistress. I bow my head, abashed. I don't want to upset Marina, but I can't shake the niggling doubt that it's nothing more than a prank. I mean, a succubus? Really? I'm sorry, but when you say you're a succubus, does that mean you're a monster that takes advantage of men? I am no monster. Marina pouts cutely, her arms folded across her chest. Do I look monstrous to you? Would any wicked beast of a body as gorgeous as mine? No, I guess not. You don't look like much of a monster, but you don't really look like a succubus either. Not that I know what succubus is supposed to look like. They're not exactly commonplace like cats and dogs. I'm still not sure what to think about this. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. I suppose that's fair enough. Humans aren't supposed to know about our kind, after all. This must come as quite the shock to you. I should have known you wouldn't believe me that easily. You're not an incredulous child. Humans in the 21st century live in an era of logic and reason. That being the case, it's my job to show you proof of my claims, then. Then you won't be able to deny what I really am. I would never normally show my real form to anybody, but you're special. I like you a lot, Hiroki. And that's why I'm going to give you a little treat. Oh, yeah, buddy, here we fucking go. Give it to me. We ready? Get your parents out. I don't know why you're watching this, your parents, but if you're not watching it on your own, get them out of the fucking room right now. You've got 5 seconds. Here we go. Brace yourselves. Let's fucking get it. 2, 1. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, it's worse. Oh, it's worse than I thought. Oh, God. Oh, Christ above. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, it keeps giving me trophies as well. Oh, look, it's making it any easier. Oh, is that her tail between her tits? Oh, Christ. Oh, you know what? I'm calling it there. I'm calling the episode there. I think that's such a good way to end it. Just end it on this frame right here. That's good. I'm done. I think that's more than a good climax to the episode. Fucking brilliant. And at least that gives me something to look forward to when I come back. Oh, Christ. Fuck me, look at it. I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't expect that. Well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry putting you through this. I hope the music tone down was easier for you to understand. And yeah, hopefully see you next time if you still want to subject yourself through some torture. Yeah, cheers and go on.